And we welcome you live now to Macon Coliseum. As for the third time in as many days, the Macon Mayhem take on the visiting Peoria Rivermen. And today they'll be looking to avoid the 3-game weekend sweep. I'm Graham Tuck here with you on Flow Hockey. And this game is going to be hopefully just like the last two that we've seen this weekend. These two games have both been decided in the third period, and it's been the Rivermen who have come out on top in both of those contests. But it's been some electric hockey that we've seen here at the Macon Coliseum this weekend. We'll recap the action for you last night. The Mayhem got on the board first in the first period thanks to a power play goal from Justin Kelly. But that was the one power play that they converted upon on 4 tries in the first period. The Mayhem would end up regretting those missed chances, as in the second period, the Rivermen scored 3 unanswered goals to take a 3-1 lead. Chase Spencer, Alec Bear, and Michael McChesney, they score even strength on the power play and shorthanded, respectively, in order to take a 3-1 lead, before Jacob Schnapp's first SPHL goal got the Mayhem back within 1 with just 15 seconds left in the period. Then the Mayhem changed from their Santa specialty jerseys into the Grinch side of those reversible jerseys, and it provided a spark as 10 seconds into the third period, Taui Shizuka's 4th goal of the season tied the game back up at 1. And electricity was at an all-time high in the Macon Coliseum for that night, but then just 34 seconds later, Alec Bear's 2nd goal of the game made it 4-3 Peoria. Carlos Fornares had the empty netter to seal the 5-3 win. Now we'll take a look at tonight, and we'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups for the game as well. This game, it's going to be physical. There's no doubt about it. These two teams have played 120 minutes of hockey against each other, and this is the last chance for the Mayhem to get 2 points out of a weekend. You cannot drop all 6 points in this 3-game set against a very talented, very hard-checking team in the Rivermen, but points are at a premium at this point for the Macon Mayhem, and you got to get all that you can. For the starting lineups, we'll start with the visiting Peoria Rivermen. On the back end, it'll be Chase Spencer out there with Zach Wilkie. The forward line will be Garrett Devine, Tristan Trudell, and Mike Gillott. And in net for the 10th consecutive start is Colby Muse, who leads the league in most goaltending categories. And for the Mayhem, the forwards up front, it'll be Dan Winslow, Taui Shizuka, and for the 3rd straight game, Jacob Schnapp is in the starting lineup. On defense, Brody Thornton and Nicholas Aromaterio will be the back end, and in net, it'll be Bailey Birkin for the first time since November 22nd getting the start in net. We'll take one quick break here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network, and when we come back, first period of action between the Mayhem and Rivermen, Game 3 of the weekend. Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stop by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stop by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stop by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stop by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle.
Are you thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
And we're back here at Macon Coliseum, the only game in the SPHL today, and it should be a good one if it's anything like the other two we've seen here in the Coliseum this weekend. I'm Graham Tuck with you here on Flow Hockey. Want to give a quick shout out to Raber's Packing Company, the watch party back in Peoria for the Rivermen watch party. And we've got our ceremonial puck drop just about to take place. We mentioned in the starting lineup, it is the 10th straight start for Colby Muse and the first start for Bailey Birkin since November 22nd. That's 7 straight starts for Dyson Skinner that is snapped here with the start by Birkin today. And mentioning Birkin, he had a rough go coming in relief in the third period for Skinner after he had to exit the game with an injury. Birkin only saw 7 shots in that tie game in the third period, and the 2 goals that he let in ended up being the difference. But hopefully for Birkin, he's able to turn things around here. He hasn't seen the ice in quite a while. Maybe being the starter will help him get into the swing of things a little bit earlier. The Mayhem still have yet this season to win a game in which they have allowed their opponent to score more than 2 goals. When the opponent scores 3 or more goals, the Mayhem are 0-10-1 this season, but they're 6-0 in games where their opponent scores 2 goals or less. So Birkin will definitely play a big part in the Mayhem's hopes to come away with 2 points in this last chance of the weekend. Winslow set to take the face-off against Garrett Devine. He's been the main face-off guy for the Mayhem this weekend. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the Macon Coliseum. Schnapp into the zone right away. Oh, a quick move to the backhand. Leaves it, and he's taken down. That was a good move right away by Jacob Schnapp, who was the first star of yesterday's game. His first SPHL goal and an assist to go with it. Called up from the Carolina Thunderbirds of the FPHL before the weekend series, and he's got 3 points in his first 2 games. Another chance right off the bat, this time the Rivermen, and it's off the stick of Gillette. It's in Trudell's feet. The 2 teams battle for it. Schnapp has lost his stick. The puck goes out to the red line for Dadajonoff, who sends it into the Mayhem end. Birkin lets it come to him. Brody Thornton plays it here. He was awarded a secondary assist on Justin Kelly's game-opening goal. And as of now, it's still Thornton's. After watching it back last night, I have a feeling that assist is going to get changed to Mateo Ibarra, who had a fight in that first period yesterday. He was right in the middle of things. Ibarra in the corner now, and Allison takes the puck away. The Mayhem in their red Sunday salute to services. There's a one-timer, and Birkin with a quick stop, and a turnover as the Mayhem can't clear the zone. Puck loose in the slot. It's in the skates of everybody. 4 red sweaters just sitting right there on top of it. Eventually taken out by Jordan Ernst, who's had himself a weekend. Here's a chance for Bear, and his shot blocked in front. The Mayhem trying to clear the zone, and Grimshaw plays it to the wall where he can safely clear the zone. This is intercepted at the red line, though, by Ernst and flipped right back in. Jarrett Cupp has it in the defensive end. His stretch pass intended for Justin Kelly. He couldn't catch it, and it's icing against the Mayhem. Kelly had a very good game yesterday as well, a goal and an assist, his first multi-point game of his SPHL career. He also set a career high with a +2 rating in the game last night. And Zach Tyson will step in for the faceoff. He's been held pointless this weekend, came into the weekend series as the Mayhem's leader in points. He still is tied for the lead with 11 on the season, but he has not really been a factor in this series. And this one is sticked aside by Birkin. Jarrett Cupp in the corner trying to clear the zone. He does float it all the way down, but yet again it is iced by the Mayhem, and tired legs will have to stay out there. 18:01 left to go, period number 1. Michael McChesney will step out for the draw, and right away Jacob Schnapp heading to the locker room. That is not a great sign. He's going with athletic trainer Mr. Keith, as we know him. And Schnapp right away, not a good sign for the Mayhem. Already short Curtis Abbott in this game after he left with an upper body injury on Friday night's game. He's been the scratch tonight, this afternoon, I should say, and last night. As Tyson depossesses Ernst of his stick, Ronan takes it to the wall. McChesney had it for a moment and then fired from the loose puck. Fornaris missed the net. Down behind the goal now, McChesney's got it. He's sandwiched in between two defensemen, and Bear sends it to the slot. Oh, a little tip chance. That was cheeky from Fornaris, but it's not on goal. Mayhem got to get it out here. Kept in with a glove by Spencer. He had 2 points last night. Tyson fighting for it. Eventually carried away here by Allison. Kelly gets it. And into the neutral zone, carried in eventually by Ronan. He'll send it on the backhand to Kelly, who in the corner decides he doesn't like what he sees. And now Bear has it, and the Rivermen quickly end that O-zone possession for the Mayhem. Paralot, his first shift, he takes it to the wall. Thought he had a very good game last night. And this is sent out of play. They're going to say this is delay of game. And yep, it is going to be the Mayhem going shorthanded here. First shift of the game for Thomas McGuire, and he takes a delay of game penalty, so the Rivermen going to the power play here. 16:58 left to go, period number 1, and the Peoria power play is, they went 1 for 4 last night. And they're going to get their first chance here. List has it at the blue line. Here's Fornaris to the bumper spot. McChesney back up top for List. Fornaris again. Up top List. His one-timer goes wide. Birkin was not looking for that shot, but the net was missed. All the way around the wall. Barker down to Fox in the corner. McChesney rims it around, and Fornaris settles the puck. Up top for List again. No shots on goal in this power play yet. List floats one to the end boards. Cup gets there first, sends it behind the net. Can Allison clear? Yes, he does. Good start to the kill for the Mayhem. Wilkie to Ernst as the Rivermen power play breaks in. Ernst depossessed of his stick, wanted a call, won't get one. This is sent to the blue line, Wilkie to Bear. He'll skate it to the slot, right into the chest of Birkin, and he holds on. .58 seconds left in the Rivermen power play. Bear going to take the face-off. He has been a thorn in the Mayhem side this weekend, to say the least. Peoria second in the league, both on the penalty kill and on the power play. They come in with a 23.6% man advantage and an 87.3% penalty kill. Anytime you're up over 100% on those two numbers combined, good things are happening on your special teams. 50 seconds left in the power play. Wilkie over to Bear. They'll play catch. Now down low. This one is for Gillette. He skates it up. Bears got it again in the corner. The captain up to Wilkie. His shot blocked in front. And a great clear there. Fantastic play on the penalty kill by Mateo Ibarra. 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Wilkie ahead, flipped into the zone. Birkin's going to be aggressive, come out and play it here. Gets tangled up with Devine. And now the Rivermen try to set up again. Trudell on the power play. Whipped it around the boards. Barker sends it to the corner, delivered over, back up to the blue line. Now List has it again. Clean lane for Barker. He'll send it to the bumper, and it's tipped, but wide by Drapluck. Backhanded out of the zone, and that will kill the McGuire delay of game. Winslow into the zone. He's got a scoring chance. Dan Winslow off the shoulder of Muse. Up to the blue line for Paralot, who keeps it in the zone just briefly. He sent it right to Devine. Dan Winslow, who just had that scoring chance, is currently riding a 4-game point streak. He's now tied for the team lead in points. He's got a goal and 10 assists on the season, by far leading the team with the helper margin. And if he's able to get a point this afternoon, he'd be the first Mayhem player this season to have a 5-game point streak. Strong play with the stick by Thornton, but the Rivermen get the puck back. Ronan takes his man to the boards. And McChesney up to the blue line, walked in, a shot there, save made, maybe deflected and not on goal, but eventually it does make its way to the half wall before the Rivermen take it right back. Bounce off the inboards and Birkin will cover. And that will take us to immediate timeout. We'll be right back here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Face-off coming to the glove side of Bailey Birkin's crease. It's going to be Bear who takes the draw. He wins it back. He has been fantastic in the face-off circles this weekend. Here is Ernst over now to Wilkie. He looks for a lane. Broken up there by Armatario. And Bear has it. Still skating with it. That shot saved by Birkin. He was looking for a tip in front. All alone in front of the net was Frank Trezera. Witherspoon skating, and well offside there was Mateo Ibarra. Now the Rivermen back the other way in a 2-on-2. Bear looking to the back door, and it was sticked away by Birkin. He slid that one right on target, but Birkin up to the task with 13:27 to go in the first. Grimshaw kicks it ahead. That pass from Cup off the mark. Devine across the red line now. Backhands it into the zone as Paralot gives chase. Fires it around the boards, and it's unable to be kept at the blue line. The Rivermen will let it go. And now the Mayhem try to break out of their zone. Rivermen have controlled play so far, but still scoreless in the first. Nice play by Paralot to get it in. He'll backhand it now to the corner. He was looking for Zach Tyson, but List got there first, and the Rivermen reverse it. Kept in at the blue line by Justin Kelly, and his pass for Ishizuka intercepted. Now the Rivermen in a 3-on-2 as Ishizuka gets back in. This one sent to the slot, but it's intercepted by Paralot. Tyson kicks it ahead. The passing just hasn't been on the mark, but now here's Kelly with a chance. He's trying to find Tyson, and he couldn't swat at it. Good setup by Kelly. A rolling puck. He was able to get it to where he wanted to. Tyson just couldn't make contact. Tyson fishes it out to his defenseman, and now Thornton with the puck for the Mayhem. He tried to dangle through everybody at the red line, and Fox is able to reverse the puck back into the attacking end for Peoria. Touched at the blue line by Winslow. Did not get it deep, though, and now Fox has it again. Allison takes an angle on Fornaris, sent to the corner. Fired around, and Spencer gets there for the Rivermen. Sliding into the boards there. Mayhem are down a man, and this one made its way to the back door. But the Rivermen unable to get a shot on net there. Taken away. Good stick lift by Jake Raleigh. He tries to chip it around Dadajonoff unsuccessfully, and Fornaris looks cross ice into the skates of McChesney, who's into the zone. Armatario takes him to the corner. Puts a shoulder into the former Mayhem, and now on the near side, Dadajonoff steps in. Coop Miners sends it out of the zone, and the Rivermen have 6 on the ice. I cannot believe that they didn't call that one. It was touched. Yeah, the official now calls the whistle, and they're going to catch Peoria. A sloppy change will come back to bite the Rivermen here. So Bear has been the guy that's been serving the bench minors or the extra penalties this weekend. He'll do it again here. And it is the first power play of the game for the Macon Mayhem, who were 1 for 6 yesterday. And Schnapp has now returned to the Mayhem bench. Good sign there. He looked like he was, for the most part, okay when he headed off the first time. But now we'll see what the Mayhem power play can do. $11:29 left to go in the first period. The Mayhem 1 for 1 on the kill. Official having a talk with Dave Shinichny at the Mayhem bench. And now they're having a talk at the Peoria bench. Trudell getting the explanation, and now we'll be ready to go. So 2 minutes of power play time. Armaterio's got it. Witherspoon takes a quick shot. That's saved by Muse. Rebound careens all the way out to Ibarra. Armaterio over to Witherspoon now. They're setting up the power play. Armaterio pass behind Ibarra. He floats it to the near side. Luckily finds Witherspoon. Sent to the far side now. Kelly backdoor. Winslow batting at it, and Muse made the stop. Great look for the Mayhem power play. Witherspoon has it back. He skates in, now to the slot. He'll slow things down at the top of the key. Slides it over now. Another chance. Ibarra fakes the slap shot. Witherspoon through traffic, well wide. Armaterio steps in. Into the slot, one-timer, and Muse at point blank denied Justin Kelly. Man, that's the best-looking power play shift the Mayhem have had all weekend. It's a beautiful start to the man advantage, and now they'll send out the other unit as Schnapp is back on the ice for a shift. He's out there with Grimshaw, Tyson Ishizuka, and Brody Thornton. McChesney set to take the face-off for the Rivermen. Possession still fought for, eventually sent to the blue line by Schnapp, but Thornton could not handle it. Over to the far side, Ishizuka will look to set things up, plays it back to Thornton. Power play almost halfway over. Thornton with speed takes it up the side. Good stick from McChesney, kept in the zone by Grimshaw. Schnapp in his skates. Schnapp back up top for Grimshaw. He'll slide it over now. Tao Ishizuka looking for a lane. Grimshaw plays it back away from the stick of Gillette. Now Thornton hooks it down and batted out of the zone by the Rivermen Kill. Cale List made the play, and now Ishizuka plays it back to Thornton. Diving to keep the zone there. Good play by Grimshaw, but the Rivermen still take it to the wall. In the corner, puck fought for. Corner of the zone, I should say. And eventually still kept at the blue line. All alone on the back door is Ishizuka. Can anyone get it to him? No, now he's got a race to keep possession. And he fights off a stick check from McChesney. Cross-ice pass from Thornton is deflected all the way out of the zone. A promising start to the power play. The Mayhem unable to eventually get anything on the board after that great scoring chance from Justin Kelly. With 5 seconds left in the power play, the Mayhem will restart their breakout. And we are officially back to 5-on-5 here. Bear out of the box. They've killed the penalty. Open area pass. Ibarra's got it. And Ibarra will take it all the way back. Ibarra through everybody, sends it deep, and he takes a rough ride into the corner of the glass there. Puck will be settled here by Paralot. Fired down to the corner for Kelly. He's trying to spring Witherspoon, who eventually gets the puck in his possession. But a good hit from Bear takes him off the puck. Poke check from Ibarra prevents a clean breakout, and now Armaterio fires it deep from the good side of the red line. Sent to the corner, Witherspoon. Stripped from him by Bear, pinch from Cup, and now a 2-on-2. Ibarra's got to get back in the play. Ernst looking for a lane. Oh, a toe drag around Ibarra. And Ernst sends it behind the net. Trezera with it, and Allison lost his stick trying to make a play on him. Allison gets it back, and Birkin runs a little interference on his captain. As Dadajanov to the slot, and fanning on the shot was Trezera, and Birkin jumps on top of it. Trezera's going to want that one back. A good start to the period for the Rivermen, but the Mayhem have shifted the momentum with their most recent power play, but we're still scoreless here in Macon.
Thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
8:20 left to go. First period, still scoreless. Shots on goal, 5-3 Rivermen. And it'll be an O-zone draw for Peoria. They have just taken it to the Mayhem this weekend so far. And the Mayhem have fought hard, but they just haven't been able to really control the pace of play like Peoria has. It's been the game that Peoria has wanted to play for the most part. And they are quickly climbing the ranks. They've got a chance to tie Fayetteville for the second in the SPHL standings. Second spot behind the Huntsville Havoc, who are looking like a powerhouse so far. A weekend sweep of the Fayetteville Marksmen this weekend at home. Big hit from behind on, I believe that was Winslow who took the check. McChesney over to the far side. Ronan could not have it. And now up to the blue line. Spencer, his shot off the inboards, taken behind the net. Tuck chance by Fornaris, and now bodies will collide on the corner. These two teams got very familiar with each other yesterday, and especially in that first period, Nucks were flying from both sides, and this will be the kind of play that the Mayhem don't want to get into. They have not really been a fighting team for the most part this season in terms of at least dropping the gloves. They've put up a fight in pretty much every game, but not in that way. Face off to Birkin's glove side. It's under Devine still, and Trudell is the first one to get there. He chips it up off the glass. Paralot steps in, had it taken away from him. Good play there by Devine. On the backhand up at the top, and he'll slide it over now. That shot tipped in front. Good look from the Rivermen. Went off the inboards. Paralot takes it to the half wall. He's fighting off a check from the forward for the Rivermen. That was Trudell. Armatario is sandwiched between two guys right there on the wall. This one hops up. Kelly swats it down. A chance right away, Justin Kelly. And Thornton's shot into the glove of Muse, and he quickly gets out of there. The Rivermen are such a tough team to play against because they control the pace of play. They pretty much have their way in the offensive zone. They're very solid in the neutral zone. And when you do get those offensive chances against them, you got to get it past Colby Muse, who's been the best goaltender in the league by my taste so far. He has been outstanding. Grimshaw trying to win this face-off against Fox. Can't do so. It's sent to the blue line. Possession reset. And now on the near side, Ronan has it. He'll take it down to the circles. Reverse it up to Allison. It's sent right back into the corner. Hot. Now Schnapp's got it. Schnapp looking for a lane, and it's off the outside of the net. Schnapp in the corner, fires it back up to the blue line for Thornton. Sent to the slot. Loose puck settled by the Mayhem forwards. That's Grimshaw looking for Schnapp. That one was blocked out in front. Thornton. Oh, a nice move by Brody Thornton. He'll walk in. Fan on the shot. Fox ties him up. And now Drapluck able to clear the zone. That was a good little possession there for the Mayhem. And now Thornton will look to start things over again for the Mayhem unit. Brody Thornton trying to drag it all the way around. That was Wilkie on defense who made a smart and sound play. Jarrett Cups got it. Now elects to find Tyson. He sends it off the wall. Ibarra looking for Witherspoon, and Ibarra is dumped down hard by Wilkie. Ibarra slow to get up. And he's holding his face as he does eventually work his way up. That shot tipped there. Bear with the shot. Ibarra trying to get back into the play here. He does not head to the bench. All the way around. Ibarra charging in. Oh, a flying hit there at the blue line. And Ibarra delivers a punch. And charging in now down to Jonoff. And Ibarra takes a couple blows from him. And he is still delivering a beatdown onto Ibarra. Now everybody's grabbing somebody. Ibarra took a rough ride. I believe that was Barker. And Ibarra charges after Barker with a bloodied face, I believe. And then Dadajanov sticks up for his teammate, all right in front of the Mayhem bench. And we're still not completely settled down right there on that blue line. Ibarra made his way to the penalty box, and now he's going to be seen. He's barking out at the officials. We'll see how they elect to play this. One guy in the box both sides right now. You got to think it would stay that way. Man, Ibarra just jumped Barker right there at the blue line, and then he himself got jumped from Dadajanov. Trudell and somebody on the Mayhem bench going back and forth at it. Jean-Guy Trudell, that is, not Tristan. Bear and Cup are sitting at the semicircle. If anything here, you got to think that the Mayhem would come out as the beneficiaries here because of Dadajanov jumping into a fight that was already underway. If it were me making the call, I'd elect to keep it even strength 5-on-5, or maybe 4-on-4 if you deem the penalties non-coincidental, but I don't see a way that this comes out with the Mayhem shorthanded. It should be even strength. Our official Derek Baum giving the orders, and Ibarra is being sent to the locker room, it seems like. He's got some words for the officials on his way back, too. He's got some words for Bear, I think. And Ibarra's gone to the room. That is a big loss for the Mayhem for the rest of the game. Are they sending Dadajanov too? It seems like they are. And the crowd's going to like that. I think that's the right call. Ibarra, you can't just jump the guy on the boards like that. And same thing for Dadajanov. You want to stick up for your guy, but you can't do it like that. Five minutes are up on the board to Ibarra. Jarrett Cupp is the only player still on the penalty box side of the ice. And now as he returns to the Mayhem bench, he's going to relay the information to everybody on that side. Bear now returning to the penalty boxes. Unclear if he is going to enter the box or get an explanation. Now Winslow skating over. If you missed it, Ibarra took a hit in the offensive zone for the Mayhem. He was slammed into the boards. His face bloodied up in the process. He didn't like it. He charges at Barker the first chance he gets. Now, mind you, the puck was there. He may not have had it on his tape at the moment of contact, but the puck was in the vicinity of Barker, so it wasn't just an outright jumping away from the puck, which makes matters a little bit better for Ibarra, but he still gets the 5-minute major on the board. Then after Ibarra was swinging at Barker while he was down on the ice, Dadajanov steps in and just wails on Ibarra. Both guys taken to the box and then eventually sit to the locker room. Ibarra's got 5 on the board. Still no penalty minutes up on the in-house scoreboard for the Rivermen. It's been a lengthy break here while they get this figured out. Trudell, Jean-Guy Trudell, is waiting for an explanation.
First and goal, number 15, right now, taking us out. 5 minutes for play, along with a catch penalty. Third man involved.
So they do give Dadajanov the 5 for fighting and the match penalty for third man in.
Number 13, Mateo Ibarra. 5 minutes for fight. He is also ejected from the game due to illegal contact to the game.
So Ibarra gets 5 for fighting and a game misconduct for an illegal contact to the head, which I think they get that right all the way around. I just don't think that there should be a power play here for either team. If there is a team on the power play, now it looks like it's going to be the Rivermen, as the only penalty minutes up on the board are for Ibarra, and it is 5. Defensive zone draw for the Mayhem one way or the other. And it does look like it's going to, no, it's going to be a 5-minute power play for the Peoria Rivermen as McGuire goes over to serve the penalty from Ibarra. And so that's how they elect to play it from an officiating standpoint, and it will be a long penalty kill for the Mayhem. Let's see what they can do with it. Bear after the face-off win. Wilkie sends it across, shot on the back door, Birkin sprawling, and it's sent off the outside of the net by Gillette. Not a great start to the kill for the Mayhem, but they bend and do not break. Bear to Trezera. Cup steps in to take the puck away, reverses it here for Winslow, and he's just going to sling it all the way down. Off the outreached glove of Wilkie, he settles it in the defensive end. 5:21 to go in the first period. Bear into the zone, Trezera reverses it for Bear, and now Wilkie has it. Over to Ernst, back up top for Wilkie, now Bear again. Pass deflected by the stick of Paralot. Bear over to Wilkie, reverse for Bear. Wilkie wants the one-timer. Instead, Gillette's got it near side. Wilkie eventually back up top for Bear. Gillette on the near side again. Bear sends it up top. Winding slap shot straight into the glove of Bailey Birkin. And that will take us to our final media timeout of the first period. Still 3 minutes, 53 seconds left on this major penalty kill for the Macon Mayhem.
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Back here, 4:47 left to go in the first. The Mayhem are 1 for 1 on the kill, but they have 3 minutes and 53 seconds left of a major penalty to kill off. The Mayhem on the season have the 5th best penalty kill in the SPHL at 80.4%. One of 5 teams in the league above 80% on the kill. It's Fayetteville, Peoria, Evansville, Huntsville, and Macon who have reached that mark on the season so far. At home, though, the penalty kill slightly worse for the Mayhem. And now in tight, McChesney had it taken away from him. Allison swats it away. The Mayhem have lost Mateo Ibarra for the rest of the game. Renat Dadajanov for the Rivermen is gone for the rest of the game. Fornaris into the zone, drops it off for Fox. He sends it off the wall, back to Fornaris. Cross ice, whipped along. Spencer up top for List, and now Fornaris again. Down in tight, McChesney, cross ice. Great look, and it's intercepted by Winslow. Strong defensive play from the alternate captain, and List will set it up again. Just about 2 minutes gone on this 5-minute power play. Bear up across the blue line. Mayhem wanted that one to be offside. No call from the officials. List walks it in, tipped in front, never on to Birkin. Bear up top for List. Cross ice shot off the inboards, missing the net by a wide margin there was Ernst. Ishizuka can't get it out of the zone though. Bear tried to reverse it. He eventually gets it back in his control. Bear working around Tyson, and Tyson makes a great play with the stick to take it back away. 5-minute power play halfway gone for the Peoria Rivermen. 3:22 left to go. Shots on goal in this first period, 10-4 Peoria. Across the blue line and in for Spencer. Birkin, he's going to try to clear it himself. Does he get enough on it to get it out? No, it was tipped by Kelly. Tried to assist his goaltender, but not enough. Race for the puck on the near wall. Taken out by the Rivermen. Kick save by Birkin. On the shot from the blue line by Wilkie. He gets it back at the point here. Sends it across now. Back Wilkie has it again. Now Fornaris sends it across the seam. Fanning on the shot there was Spencer and swatted out by Winslow. He's got a little slash for Spencer after the play too. And 1:50 left in the major power play now. Great penalty killing from the Mayhem so far. Fornaris to Ernst. In onside, and it's through the legs of everybody. Jarrett Cupp had a chance at it. Paralot's going to fire it around. Kept in the zone briefly and settled down by the shorthanded Mayhem and fired all the way to Muse. 1:30 left in this power play. List up for Bear. And the Rivermen power play, they only have 4 on the ice right now. Finally, somebody else hops off the bench. Rivermen power play very frustrated, and somebody was yelling on the bench as this one's blockered out by Birkin and slammed all the way down. Trying to see who that was that slammed his stick on the Rivermen bench. And Bear is into the zone now. Nice little move around Armatario. Send it off the outside of the net, though. Slammed to the wall by Winslow, and on the half wall, taken out by List. McGuire out of the box in 48 seconds for the Mayhem. List sends it to the back door, and Winslow clears the zone cleanly. Crowd is going to be on its feet when this kill comes to a close. Still 35 seconds left to get a power play marker for the Rivermen here. Got to finish strong if you're the Mayhem. Trudell up the near side. Trying to work around Armatario on the boards. Cup fires it down below the net. Taken to the corner and now sent up top by Wilkie. Across ice, Spencer, his shot wide. It meant behind Birkin. Batted at, and it's wide. A wraparound chance, and Birkin on his stomach made the save. Spencer a slap shot, and Birkin another stop without his stick. Ishizuka sends it to the blue line. Slapped by Wilkie, save made, rebound, kicked around, and Birkin lays on it with 1 second left on the kill. "55 seconds left in the period. And a fantastic sequence on the penalty kill for the Macon Mayhem. Devine wins the face-off back, and we're back to even strength here. That shot blocked by Grimshaw. Paralot trying to clear the zone. Flying hit there from McGuire at the blue line. Schnapp sends it into the bench and out of play. What a penalty kill by the Macon Mayhem here in this first period. Winslow going to take the face-off to the glove side of Birkin. The Rivermen win it back. They've been good in the face-off circle. It pops out of the glove of Birkin here. Thornton slaps it on the half wall. Linesman gets in there to the benefit of the Mayhem. Broke up a play, and Thornton took the puck away. Schnapp couldn't settle this puck. 3-on-2 rush quickly for the Rivermen. That shot blocked wide by Thornton off the stick of Devine, who sets himself up in front of the net. Trezera, shot saved by Birkin. It floats back onto number one, and Schnapp is tied up with Devine. Birkin's got to get out of there, and everybody's grabbing somebody in the blue paint. With 14.8 left in the first. Man, I tell you what, the penalty kill and Bailey Birkin have been the story of this first period so far. It's the sole reason it's still 1-1. Excuse me, 0-0, I should say, in this first period. Bear going to take the face-off. Grimshaw opposite him. Bear wins it back, and a high stick against the Mayhem here. They're going to go to the kill again. Yeah, somebody got their stick up high on Tristan Trudell. Officials will check him out, and Cup floats to the penalty box with 10.8 to go. Should just be a 2-minute call. But you lose one of your main penalty killers there, and Jarrett Cup. He only had 2 penalty minutes on the season coming into the weekend. He's got 6 now, 4 in these 3 games. Two minutes for high sticking to Captain Cup, and with 10 seconds left, the Mayhem will try to escape this period, still tied at 0. Another face-off win for Bear. Ernst had it slip away from him, shot through traffic, blocked by Birkin, rebound, another stop Birkin, and the puck makes its way all the way to the corner, sent to the slot, and it goes wide. Bear had a chance at it, and the Mayhem shut the door. What a scramble there, and Winslow is upset about something. But the Mayhem will escape this first period despite being grossly outshot. And they will head to the bench, the locker room, I should say, as Dan Winslow's got a fist for the glass on his way to the locker room. They'll escape the first period, still scoreless. We'll take a break here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network. 0-0, Mayhem and Rivermen after one.
College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action. And don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, It's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about... And we're back here in the Macon Coliseum. Scoreless after 20 minutes between the Mayhem and the Rivermen. Shots on goal 19-4. Rivermen in that first period. And we'll recap what happened in that period for you, because a lot went on. At 3:02 in the first period, Thomas McGuire, 2 minutes for delay of game. The Mayhem started 1-for-1 on the kill. Then a too many men penalty at 8:31 against the Peoria Rivermen, and Alec Bear serves the penalty, the bench minor. Both teams start 0-for-1 on the power play. Then at 14:06, the play starts when Mateo Ibarra gets slammed into the boards in the offensive end. He didn't like it very much. He was bleeding from the nose. And then in the defensive end, he waits for Barker, Braden Barker for the Peoria Rivermen. He waits for him to get the puck right in front of the Mayhem bench and just goes flying into him, jumps Barker, and Renat Dadajanov in turn drops the gloves and wails on Mateo Ibarra. The officials assess both guys 5 for fighting, Ibarra and Dadajanov. Ibarra, 10 minutes for an illegal check to the head, that's a match penalty, and a game misconduct to Renat Dadajanov for fighting third man in. And so out of all of that, the Rivermen get a 5-minute power play. Probably the right call there, as Ibarra just went flying and went straight for the head of Barker. And that's the difference there between getting a power play for the Rivermen and staying even strength. I think the officials eventually got the right call, and the Mayhem really battered down the hatches on the Rivermen and kept them off the scoreboard despite allowing a good handful of shots. The Rivermen had at least the last 9 shots on goal in the first period. They're out shooting the Mayhem by 15 at this point, and just a great showing from the penalty kill and Bailey Birkin. But then with 10 seconds left in the period, a high sticking minor off of a face-off in the defensive end. Really a needless penalty on Jarrett Cupp, the Mayhem captain. And so there will be 1 minute and 50 seconds left of power play time for the Peoria Rivermen when we start this second period, still tied at 0. Keep in mind, the Rivermen yesterday in the second period, they scored just 4 seconds after a power play expired in the first minute of the second period. So keep an eye on that. This is a very similar situation to the beginning of the second period yesterday. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll take a look around the SPHL here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
Thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35-plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top-quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem.
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
And we're back here ready for our look around the SPHL here in the Macon Coliseum. Only one game in action in the SPHL this afternoon/evening, and you're listening to it right now. The Rivermen and the Mayhem scoreless after 20 minutes of play. And shots on goal 19-4 Peoria. They will have a minute and 50 seconds of power play time left when the second period begins. But we can look at the scores from last night as part of our look around the SPHL. Knoxville made it close, but they eventually fell 4-3 to the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs in Virginia. Huntsville, a 5-2 win over the Fayetteville Marksmen. That is a big game. in the SPHL. Evansville, a 4-2 win at home over the Birmingham Bulls. And the Quad City Storm, a 5-0 blanking of the Pensacola Ice Flyers to gain themselves some separation in the standings. Now we'll take a look ahead. And we've got 2 weekday games, I should say, for the SPHL this week. Evansville at Peoria at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. And then the nightcap of that Thursday will be Knoxville at Birmingham. And then next Friday, the weekend kicks off with a 5-game slate. Macon at Fayetteville, Birmingham at Knoxville, Pensacola at Huntsville, Roanoke at Evansville, and Quad City in Peoria. That'll do it for the first intermission report. We'll take another break, and when we come back, 1 minute and 50 seconds of power play time for the visiting Peoria Rivermen. Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stop by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stop by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Just about ready to go. Period number 2 here. 1 minute and 50 seconds of power play time with the Mayhem captain Jarrett Cupp in the box for high sticking on Tristan Trudell. I'm Graham Tuck here on Flow Hockey on the Mayhem Radio Network. And the penalty kill has gotten off to a good start for the Mayhem. They are 2 for 2 so far, with one of those being a full 5-minute major.
For the start of the second period, which means it's time for more all-out mayhem!
4 penalties for the Mayhem in that first, 3 penalties for the Rivermen, and that's all we've got through 20 minutes. McChesney, Bear, Wilkie, Ernst, and Trudell going to be the power play unit for the Rivermen. Dadajanov and Ibarra are done for the game. And let's see what happens here in the second. It's been when the game has been decided. Or not quite decided, but whoever's made their play in the second period has come out on top both of the last two games. The Macon Mayhem controlled period of play in the second period on Friday, but couldn't get on the board, and because of that, they fell behind in the third to the Rivermen. And then last night, 3 unanswered goals from the Rivermen in the second period. Baer to McChesney. His shot through traffic tipped up high over the crossbar. Ernst slows it down up to the blue line for Wilkie. Wilkie has it now, slides it over for Ernst. Baer through traffic, saved by Birkin. Racing after the rebound, Aromaterio gets on it and sent down by Winslow. 1 minute left in the power play. Muse sends it out for Baer. Excuse me, that is List. And now up the ice for Norris. Moving in, nice little drop pass, and Birkin was somewhat tackled from behind by Gillette, but no shot ever got on goal. It would have been interesting if that had been put in the back of the net to see if they called that goaltender interference or not. Fox, now Spencer on the near side. His shot saved by Birkin. Rebound swatted out to the blue line there by Thornton. Cross ice pass, Spencer lets it go off the inboards, and he scores! Chase Spencer, a rocket, and a well-placed one at that, and it's 1-0 on the power play. That's a really smart play from Spencer. He saw the pass was heading his way at first, and instead of getting himself out of a shooter's position to catch up to the pass, he lets it go off the boards, pops right back to him, and he puts the shot exactly where he wanted to. And he's on the board here. 1-0 lead for the Rivermen in the second period. Puck floats down to Birkin, and he takes it down into the trapezoid, reverses it around to the far side for Schnapp. Paralot up for Witherspoon. Spencer the goal scorer. This gets by Aromaterio, and it is iced by the Rivermen. So an ozone draw coming up for the Mayhem. The assists on that goal going to Cale List and Carlos Fornaris. Fornaris, excuse me. Again, a power play goal at 1:29 of the second period. So a late first period penalty comes back to bite the Mayhem 2 games in a row. This one sent off the wall and down. This is iced again by the Rivermen. Oh, no icing here. They wave it off. And Thornton's got it. Off the wall, Cup's pass intercepted. And it'll be slapped towards the goal, but blocked. Ishizuka trying to settle the puck now. Sends it off the wall, into the play as Winslow. Puck comes to the slot, and slowed down is Kelly. He fights off a stick check. This is a hook. They get that call. And Winslow down behind the net. He sends it to the corner. Birkin to the bench for the extra attacker. Ishizuka up top. Little head fake from Armaterio. And a shot blocked there. And the Mayhem will be heading to the power play. Kelly drew the hooking call. And we'll see who the guilty party is. It looks like it's Spencer, the goal scorer. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't expect to see that one called. By the letter of the law, they got it right. He definitely got the stick up in the hands. So the Mayhem to the power play with 17:21 to go. Chance to get that goal right back. Face-off win for the Mayhem. Shot fanned on and taken out here by Gillette. Trying to work around Armaterio, and he collapses after a face-first collision with the boards and taken out now by the Mayhem. Grimshaw, Deeks, he's in on side. Witherspoon with an angle. Witherspoon wrapping around, stopped on the back door. Good play there by Wilkie after a good move by Witherspoon. Gillatte's got it here, and he's taking a Romaterio to the outside again. Romaterio with the takedown. Witherspoon digs it out from Gillette. Now the Mayhem move up the ice again. Man, power play looking a little slow here. They've got some time to make something happen. Loose in the legs of Dan Winslow. Now the Rivermen the other way, shorthanded. Drapluck up the wing, and a mask save by Birkin, I believe, into the netting and out of play with 1:07 left on the man advantage. D-zone draw coming up for the Mayhem. And the Mayhem control after the draw. Thornton, now Ishizuka with it. Fresh unit on for the Mayhem. Ishizuka, nice little move around on the wall, but List takes it away. Schnapp joins in, making life difficult for the Rivermen. Puck left behind the goal line for Tyson. In the far corner now, up to the blue line for Thornton. His shot tipped in front, and it's saved by Muse. And now Schnapp in a headlock. Ronan steps in, trying to break that up. Schnapp just got to the front of the net, and List taking care of him there. 43 seconds left on the power play. That's really the most threatening chance they've gotten on this man advantage, and outside of that wraparound from Witherspoon. And so now it'll be another ozone draw for the Mayhem. Tyson, Grimshaw, Thornton, Ishizuka, and Schnapp, the unit for Macon. Grimshaw will be the face-off man. Gillette opposite him. And another win in the circles for the Rivermen. Thornton with a keep at the blue line, though. Thornton walks down the wall, takes it to the corner. Stepping in here. And a nice breakout play. McChesney, he's got an angle on it. Schnapp steps in. McChesney with a leading 3 shorthanded goals this season. He had one last night. 15 seconds left on the power play here for the Mayhem. Thornton tips it into the zone, drops it off the wall, and the puck bounced on Grimshaw. Muse wanted a penalty, thought he closed his hand on the puck. Tyson lost the puck along the wall, and taken away here, back to even strength. Out of the box is Spencer. He couldn't settle the puck. This is not icing as he wins the race, though. Thornton takes him off the puck, but Spencer gets back to it eventually. Turns it over, though, to Winslow, who looks for passing lanes instead across the center ice logo and into the zone. Dan Winslow, a shot, kick, save. Rebound was there, but nobody home for the Mayhem. Armatario up top. Now to his D partner, Allison. Tip there. Muse, an easy glove stop with 14:52 to go in period number 2.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
14:52 to go, period number 2. 1-0 Rivermen thanks to the goal by Chase Spencer, his second in as many nights and his third of the season on the power play in this second period. It was in the tail stages of the power play, but still got the job done. Shots on goal 22-6. Riverman Bailey Birkin has had himself a game in his return to the starter's crease. He hadn't had a start since November 22nd, almost a month. He's looked pretty good here, especially on that 5-minute major kill in the first period. Does let the one by him on the power play, but not really much you could do about that shot from Spencer. It was just elite shot placement there. Armentario lost his stick, but he broke up the play. Tyson has it across center ice, flips it to the wall. He'll try to get there first. Oh, a crushing blow on Tyson as he slides to the corner. Armentario let it go by him. Kept in at the blue line by Kelly. Cross ice. Here's Parker Allison with the puck. Sent down low. Tyson not looking for the puck, and an easy intercept for the Rivermen. Armentario gloves it to the ice right at the red line. Coop Miners leaves it for Wilkie. Spencer with it now. Potential for an odd man rush for the Rivermen. McChesney was looking for Coop Miners. Schnapp takes him down. Odd collision there behind the net. And Coop Miners slid through the legs of Schnapp. This one lifted out to the center ice. Ishizuka couldn't catch up to the puck. McChesney trying to work around Allison. McChesney still with the puck. Fired it to the back door. It was sent wide. Fox up to the blue line for List. That one deflected in front. Birkin made the stop. Poke checks it away and eventually covered for a face-off.
Hey fans, have a large group for office and maybe have a fun night out. Consider the Mayhem's Coca-Cola Party Days for a future home game. Located right down by the ice. Visit the face.
Face-off going to come to the blocker side of Birkin. One area that the Rivermen have really dominated this weekend has just been the face-off circles. They have gotten the upper hand when it comes to possession time, and I think that's a big part of it. They win this one, but it goes all the way down on their defensive end. Ernst off the wall. Grimshaw through his grasp. Gillette couldn't block it. Cup up to center ice for Grimshaw. Grimshaw trying to work around List. Eventually gets it to the inboards, but nobody home to pick it up for the Mayhem. Ernst will have it in his grasp once again. And instead of trying to glove it, Raleigh just bats at it, and it ends up in the neutral zone, but now fired in by Grimshaw. Ronan racing for it. He'll send it around the wall, fresh onto the ice here. That's Kelly putting a move on in the corner. Kelly to open ice. Jarrett Cup settles it, backhands it to the corner. Armentario wanted it, and now he'll race in for the puck. Working on Trudell, it leaks out of the zone. Toe drag by Trudell. Here's Bear all the way in. Slows it up. Trudell, a wrister, glove save, Birkin, and the rebound swatted right to Bear. He still has it for the Rivermen. Slows around on the half wall. Now back up. Wilkie looks for a shot lane. Sent it wide. Rebound is out of the reach of Fornaris. Birkin committed hard to the near post, and if that rebound had been in a slightly different position, Fornaris would have had a wide open shot at the net. Slow-paced game here, as we've had most of the weekend, honestly. And it's just the type of game that these two teams have been playing against each other. Fornaris, diving poke check, now a 2-on-1. McChesney on the near side, takes his shot, kick save is there. Rebound unable to be swatted at by Fox. Now Ishizuka with speed. Up the far side, a 3-on-2. He's got Thornton and Witherspoon. Ishizuka looks for a pass, it's blocked away. Up to the blue line, Tyson, now Thornton takes his shot well wide. Rebound outside of Ishizuka's range. Tyson on the half wall. Good stick checks there from Fox. Witherspoon swats it to the blue line. Paralot had it for a moment, and now eventually Fornaris to Spencer, and now deep. Birkin backhands it around to the wall for Coop Miners to intercept. Thornton. Too far for Witherspoon. That shot off the crossbar, it looked like. Off of something. It went off the near corner. All the way up on the glass. Now Drapluk trying a sharp angle shot right into the equipment of Birkin, and he'll hold on to that one with 11:08 to go. You got to try to make life difficult for Colby Muse here if you're the Mayhem. Jean-Guy Trudell probably pretty happy with the way this game has gone for his team despite only a 1-goal lead. Mayhem haven't really been able to get anything super high danger. The best scoring chance of the game was a power play shot from Justin Kelly. early in the first period when it was still scoreless. This second period has been pretty much all Rivermen. The Mayhem have had a little bit of zone time, but not that much. Tripping over his feet there was Jarrett Cupp. Now Bear behind the net, sent outside. That one fired wide. Birkin just kind of clenched and hoped that the puck was either in his equipment or on the inboards, and now he'll range out of his crease to play the puck behind the net, high off the glass as he gets back into the net. Raleigh and Schnapp in there fighting for it with Cupp. Bear eventually takes it out. Now to the far wall. This one fired through the slot. Nobody got a touch to it, and now it's out of the zone. And Trudell touches it, so an offside call against the Rivermen here. 10:30 to go. The Rivermen have really shown this weekend what has kept them an elite force in this league, and it's that they just do not give up and do not let up in the neutral zone. I mean, they have just made life hard on the Mayhem, and if you think about all three games this weekend, we're now in period number 8 of 9 out of the weekend, and really only one period comes to mind where the Mayhem really controlled the pace of play and had their way with it, and it was the second period of Friday night's game. Armentario sends it to the red line. Kelly gets there, but it's swatted back into the defensive end for the Mayhem by a Riverman forechecker. Armentario, stretch pass, deflected into the zone by Dan Winslow, and Kelly chases after it, but Spencer gets there first. Ishizuka tries to throw a little hit there along the boards. He's now behind the play. Stretch pass up the ice, finds Devine. He weaves, that shot into the equipment of Birkin, and the rebound was loose for a moment, but eventually covered up by the Mayhem goaltender. And it will be a media timeout here in Macon. We'll be right back after this.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
9:58 to go. Shots on goal 28-6 Rivermen, and that feels about right considering how this game has gone, especially when you take into account that 5-minute major power play that the Rivermen had, and Bailey Birkin stood on his head for all of that. The only goal in this one has belonged to Chase Spencer, the Rivermen blue liner. He's on the ice now, playing left defense. Bear finally loses a face-off, and yet still the Rivermen will step in and take possession. Tyson had his stick tied up on Bear just briefly. Bear working on Witherspoon now. Cup steps in, and Gillette has him pressed against the corner boards. Thornton takes it away now. Fired up the ice, kick to himself. Witherspoon with the puck. He gets it deep. Good play there by number 5 in red. Tyson, not the best angle there. Witherspoon jumps up and gloves the puck down. Good play by Connor Witherspoon, but he's shouldered off the puck by Gillette, and now the puck makes its way to the neutral zone for Thornton to glove down. Into the skates of Witherspoon yet again. Pass intercepted by Gillette, but Witherspoon gets it right back. Thornton leaves it for Winslow. Cups got it off the wall. Ahead of Ronan, no icing here. All the way around, Kelly the first guy there. He sends it deep for Ronan, but he couldn't settle it. Loose puck taken by the Rivermen off the wall here. Fornaris plays it back to McChesney. McGuire settles the puck. He's onto the ice here. He takes it back into his own end. Skates in front of the crease. Fires it off the glass to no one in particular, and now List has it. kicked out by Paralot. McChesney had it knocked off his stick. Ishizuka was trying to get a break. That one is off the glass. And now a play by Winslow to send it off the wall. List goes back to get it. Ishizuka and Winslow in on the forecheck. Solid forechecking shift here, but they haven't gotten any chances. This one is flipped up into the air, and it's back down to the ice about 2 feet from where it was sent into the atmosphere. Birkin left it for Aromaterio. I don't think he was expecting that. He played it well, though. Ishizuka can't prevent this one from being floated to the slot, but Kelly is there to save the day for the Mayhem. Ishizuka trying to get ahead of the play, as is Winslow. List behind the net. Winslow trying to take it away from him. Fires it around the wall. Armaterio's got it here. His shot blocked in front. Winslow settles it. Ishizuka, he fired it wide. He was looking for that back post. Allison off the wall for Schnapp. Feels like good things have just happened when Schnapp's been on the ice, as that's a save from Muse. And Winslow was shoved into Muse by List. Schnapp cannot keep it onside. Actually, he did, but he lost possession too. Again, this one's flipped up all the way to the top of the video board, and the Rivermen are offside here. This is coming all the way back to the defensive end from where that pass came, so no zone draw coming up from the Mayhem here.
This season, the Mayhem will wear 12 different specialty jerseys, and you could win them all. Just enter our full
7:22 to go here, period number 2. Mayhem would like to get back into this one. When trailing after the second period, this season they're 0-7-1. And have only been tied entering the third 2 times this season. Friday night was one of those 2. They're 0-2 in those 2 games, by the way, when tied after 2 periods. Jalot, now he's got a chance for an odd man rush. He is forced to stop by Thornton. Schnapp sticks the puck away, and it moves its way on to Birkin, who covers it up for a faceoff. Mayhem have put up a valiant effort this weekend, considering the players that they're missing. Patrick Marcinkiewicz, Jake Goldowski, and Alex Cohen all on call-up with the ECHL right now. Marcinkiewicz in Atlanta, Goldowski in Tulsa, and Cohen in Orlando, all doing great things with those clubs. You've also got Brad Genion, Josh Boyko, and Nick Favreau, 3 guys that have also spent time in the ECHL on injured reserve. So the Mayhem have kept it close with the Rivermen in all 3 games this weekend, despite missing 3 ECHL caliber players, as Roman fans on a pass there. And a collective groan from the fan base. Ahead of the play, here's Fox. He makes a move, and Birkin swats it away from him. That was a nice move from Fox, but he was just a little bit too slow on the breakaway. After this game, the Rivermen will be back on Thursday with a daytime showdown with the Evansville Thunderbolts. And the Mayhem's next game will be on Friday night in Fayetteville against their rival Marksman. Winslow to take the draw, far side. Again, won by the Rivermen. That one's straight into the glove of Birkin, though, and we'll do the face-off over again. Both teams got a pretty short bench at this point. 10 guys on the bench for Macon and 9 for Peoria. McChesney fired it to the blue line, blocked out in front. Fornaris racing for it. He took it away from Justin Kelly. Kelly charging, trying to get it out of the zone. Eventually it makes its way to the end boards. Winslow giving a rough ride there to Fox. He's got McChesney with him behind the net, and Paralot blows up Fox. This one's tapped to the slot for Fornaris, and Winslow took an elbow up high. He is down, and he is getting up slowly. Winslow with a hit straight to the chin, and now Kelly with a little forearm shiver from McChesney. Winslow gets back into the play. He's got a stick slash for Fornaris. Backdoor cross ice, and they score. An easy tap in for Griffin Fox, and Winslow is incensed. You hate to say it, but a missed penalty on Dan Winslow leads to a goal for the Rivermen, and it's 2-0 just like that. That was a pretty tic-tac-toe passing play, though. Griffin Fox, the recipient, and the goal scorer, his second of the season. He was the forward acquired in the Caden Cahill trade. He's now got his 6th point on the season. And with 6 minutes even left in the second period, the Mayhem are now down 2. That's the second time this weekend that the Mayhem have been on the bad end of what they thought should have been a whistle, and the Rivermen score because of it. If you think back to Friday night, it was a hit on Aromatario. As Schnapp is into the zone now. Nice little stick play. That shot sent wide. Schnapp gets to his own rebound. Grimshaw fed it back out for Schnapp. Had it taken off of his stick. Through the legs of Thornton, and now Koopminer's in a 2-on-1. Koopminer's up the far wing, takes his shot and a save from Birkin into the netting. And a late whistle, they finally call it, and Birkin was pointing that one out for a little bit. 5:27 to go in the second. Koopminers was in the 2-on-1 with Devine, and Devine still looking for his first point of the season. The Koopminers opted for the shot, not the pass, and Birkin up to the task. Ronan steps in, able to get it out here. Raleigh skates through neutral ice. Tyson taken down here. Excuse me, takes down Gillette, I should say. And now Allison back behind the net. Had it taken away from him. Good play by Bear. He walks it to the outside, and now Raleigh picks it back up for the Mayhem. Off the boards and out. Ernst gets there for Peoria. Chipped ahead, Allison. Now back for Armatario. Up the ice and unable to be tipped in by Tyson. So icing against the Mayhem, but it will take us to immediate timeout. Final one of the second period. 4:48 left to go. It's 2-0 Rivermen.
Thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem.
Shots on goal, 31-8 Rivermen, and they have blown off that icing that they initially called. So Tyson, I thought he did get a touch on the puck. They bring the face-off to center ice, and now the Mayhem try to break out. Ishizuka on the backhand. His pass not strong enough to get to Grimshaw. Settled now, but Grimshaw took it away. Fox had it briefly. At the red line, sent deep to the near corner. Jarrett Cupp is there. Plays it away from, that's Spencer with it. Now sent behind the net for Ishizuka. Off the wall. And Cupp's got it in the neutral zone. He'll take it to the red, fires it in. Paralot on the half wall. Kelly behind the net, now shoved to the wall this time. It's Grimshaw. Kelly and Grimshaw doing work in the corner, trying to dig it out for the Mayhem. Eventually makes its way to the slot for Ishizuka. He does well to play it back for Armatario. Ishizuka with it again. On the forehand. It's knocked off his tape just briefly. Paralot skates it in. He had it taken away from him. Great play there by Wilkie. And now Wilkie skates away with the puck. McChesney near side. His shot, a score! Tipped in front by Wilkie. And Schnapp's got a complaint for the official, but it looked like a good goal to me, and now it's 3-0 Rivermen for the second straight game. They score 3 unanswered in the second period. Schnapp is saying it was kicked. Just saw that motion. I didn't see a kick. It was definitely deflected by Wilkie. I'm sure the officials at home will go and take a look at that to see about that, but as it stands, as we're back to play, it is Wilkie's goal, and it's 3-0 Rivermen. Well, the Mayhem were able to get one at the tail end of the second period yesterday to set themselves up for success in the third. See if they can do that today. McGuire back to play it in his own end. Pass away from Cup all alone. Trezera in the slot. Trezera gets a shot off, and it's not on to Birkin, off the glass and out from the Mayhem. Trezera dumps down Witherspoon behind the play. List. Interception. Witherspoon is offside. Rather, Winslow was, and that was a turnover that the Mayhem couldn't take advantage of. Fired on to Birkin from the neutral zone. He thought about playing it. Now he looked like he was going to cover it up, and you can't play coy with the officials for that long, or they'll blow the whistle when you don't want them to.
This is your last chance.
2:37 to go in the second. The Mayhem still with only 8 shots on goal. 32 for the Rivermen. And they have just been handled here in the second period. Shout out to Garrett Devine, the secondary assist on that goal. His first SPHL point. Congratulations to Mr. Devine. And Bear with a face-off win. Spencer walks it down. That one goes through the blue paint. Not onto Birkin, though. Behind the net, Cup has it again. Sent out through the zone and through neutral ice all the way down for icing against the Mayhem captain. 2:22 left to go in period number 2. The guys with the goals today for Peoria, not the usual offenders. Chase Spencer, his 3rd of the season. Griffin Fox, his 2nd of the season. Zach Wilkie, his 2nd of the season. It's the guys that not normally showing up on the score sheet, getting into the fun here in Macon. There's a one-timer off the draw. Birkin had his pad in the right spot, so he's able to kick it out. Just 2 seconds tick off the clock there, and now the Mayhem will complete a full line change. Mayhem can't really afford to be swept in this 3-game series. I mean, at least you'd like to salvage 1 point, but the Rivermen have really taken it to them here this weekend. The Mayhem have put up a strong fight. It feels like it's the same as the rest of the season for the Mayhem. They are in just about every game and just unable to pull it out at the end. You got to think that the tides start to turn for the Mayhem at some point, given that they've played very well in just about every game this season. They just haven't been able to get it done. As Birkin hops on a puck that was loose in the crease, and eventually it makes its way back to the end boards. He's still without his stick, Birkin is. He'll pick it up here with the glove. Bear in the corner with it. Allison gives him a shove. Bear walking with it. He is taken down there by Armatario. Winslow gets off for a change. Center ice for Norris. To Gillette. Gets it deep for Norris. Armatario in there too. Pinned up to the wall behind Birkin's net. For Norris. Cycles it back down through the corner. Fox, who's got a goal tonight. Sent to the near side. Spencer with it. Shoves it back. Poke to the slot. Now poked out. And a one-on-one. Tyson, only man to beat is Wilkie. Tyson on the backhand. And it's right into the glove of Muse. We've seen Tyson score like that before this season. on the backhand, and there's 1 minute even left in period number 2. Tyson with it for the face-off, blocker side of Muse. Loose puck floated to the slot, but that winger had vacated. Raleigh joined into the scrum for the puck, and a nice stick from Allison there pokes Trezera off the puck. Down behind the net, forked out in front for Coop Miners. Spencer. Fans of the puck, Paralot trying to get it to Raleigh on the backhand, and Raleigh trips over the blue line, and that thwarts any chance that could have happened there. 3-on-2 the other way for the Rivermen. Coop Miners racing after it. Paralot gets in there too. Paralot with it. Feathered out to neutral ice. Nobody home for it. And that one's tipped to the red line by Ronan. 10 seconds left in the period, and wrapped around the net. One last chance for the Rivermen, perhaps. Shot on, another save for Birkin. Wraparound chance. Birkin doesn't have to make the second save there. And for the Mayhem, gracefully, the period is finally over. And it was not one to remember for Macon. 3 goals against. Spencer, Fox, and Wilkie, the goal scorers. It is 3-0 Rivermen after 2 periods. We'll take a break and be back with a recap of the frame on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
Providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
And we're back here in the Macon Coliseum. A rough second period, to say the least, for the Macon Mayhem. They are down 3-0 to the Peoria Rivermen after 40 minutes. We'll recap the scoring for you. It began on the power play at 1:29. Chase Spencer with just nothing short of perfectly placed shot over the blocker of Birkin on the power play. The pass was a little bit in front of him. He wisely just waited, let the pass pop off the boards, and he settled the shot quickly and put it exactly where he wanted to at the top corner. And he gave the Rivermen the first goal of the game in the second period. Kale List and Carlos Fornares on the assist there. Then the Macon Mayhem had a power play just a minute and 10 seconds later after a Chase Spencer hooking call, and they couldn't do anything with the power play. They're now 0 for 2 on the man advantage tonight. Then at 14 minutes into the second period, Griffin Fox with his second goal of the year. Carlos Fornares and Jordan Ernst the assists. And at 16:35, a deflection goal from Zach Wilkie from Michael McChesney and Garrett Devine. And that is where we stand after 40 minutes of play. 20 minutes left and a 3-goal deficit for the Mayhem to try to dig themselves out of. They do not have a third period comeback win yet this season, but no time like the present, I always say. We'll take another break and be back here for the second period, second intermission, I should say, on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stop by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stop by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle.
Are you thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC.
One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem.
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle.
We're back and ready to finish this one out here in Macon. 3-0, the Peoria Rivermen lead, and the Mayhem looking to avoid being shut out for the first time this season as we're underway to start the third period. Graham Tuck with you here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network. Sent all the way around by the Rivermen. Jarrett Cupp keeps the zone, sends it just wide of Muse's crease. He's only had to make 9 saves so far this evening. As Allison throws it to the far side, nobody home either team. Eventually stepping in for the puck, Garrett Devine. Koopminer's in on side. Didn't quite know what to do with it. Birkin plays it with the stick. Cup given a shove there by Trezera. Ishizuka thrown off the puck. Allison tried to reverse it. Puck makes its way to the slot where Kelly throws it out there. Now List with it. Fires it all the way into the zone. Around the boards, Brody Thornton steps away with the puck. Thornton tried to send it deep. It was cleanly intercepted by Ernst. Now Bear with it. Gillette had it. And Birkin plays it to the wall. Tyson chips it off the wall. Schnapp in a 2-on-1 now. He's got Witherspoon. Schnapp feeds it across, and it's off the stick of Witherspoon. Good chance for the Mayhem there. Tyson looking for a lane. One-timer Thornton tipped, and it's just wide off the stick of Schnapp. Best look in a while for the Mayhem. Best look at even strength all night, probably. Witherspoon trying to dodge a couple of hits. Puck still fought for. Sent all the way to the far wall. And Armatario keeps the zone. Sends it right back around to where it came from. Thornton with a shot. Oh, that one went off the arm of Muse. It beat him, but it doesn't find its way into the net. He made the save just barely. Schnapp finishes his check. Ronan keeps the zone briefly, and the Mayhem have 6 on the ice. Are they going to catch them? Yes, they will. That was not a clean change. The Mayhem coaching staff arguing something, but that looked like a clear-cut too many men penalty against the Mayhem. And they'll be shorthanded here. And that is just upsetting after a great start to the period for the Mayhem, but very quickly they'll be shorthanded here. Who will serve the penalty? We'll see. Are they even going to call the penalty? Oh my goodness, Mayhem gonna get away with this one. They had 6 men on the ice, and while they were playing the puck at that, they're gonna get off scot-free. Or are they? Bohm skates to the scorer's table. They do have 2 minutes on the board now, and now it looks like they're going to send someone to the box for the Mayhem. So serving the penalty, it will be Jake Raleigh. And now the Mayhem will be shorthanded. That's what I thought was going to come of that. I'd have been shocked if the Mayhem got away with that one. Very rarely do you see both teams commit very obvious too many men penalties, but it's exactly what we've had tonight. List on the power play. Over to Fornaris, back opposite side, and a shot blocked in front. Sent to the blue line, but no further by Winslow. Shot tipped in front, never made its way onto Birkin, and easily cleared out by Ronan, who's on the penalty kill now. All the way in, the Rivermen now. Back up top for List, a little touch pass over to Spencer. List gets it back. Fornaris again. Fornaris back up top for List. Not in a shooting position. Spencer gets it back to List. Looks for his options. Kick to the blade by Fornaris. Down low. It's backhand pass McChesney, and never a shot on goal there. Far side now, Spencer puts the brakes on Ishizuka. Sent back up top for List now. His shot over the net. A minute left in the power play. Fornaris has it here. Up to List. Dropped off for Fornaris. He skates it to the slot. List with it again. That shot tipped in front. Birkin made a stop. McChesney works it up to List. Fornaris, his shot saved by Birkin. Rockets to the glass. Ishizuka slaps it right into the shins of Spencer. Unable to get it out. And everybody had vacated the slot. Fornaris darted to the crease, but ended up working his way back out. 25 seconds left. That shot, glove save Birkin. Rebound still available. Poked at, and Birkin is on top of it. Whistle blows with 22 seconds left in the Rivermen power play. Pretty good kill so far for the Mayhem. Nothing really high danger. Rivermen 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. It's probably one area that they'd like to have been better at this weekend is on the man advantage. Oh, a nice toe drag from Ernst on the backhand. His shot stopped by Birkin. Schnapp, his stick tied up with Ernst, who takes it away now. Now at the hash marks, up top for Wilkie. 6 seconds left until Raleigh's out of the box. One-timer Ernst, kick save by Birkin. Paralot, his hand was stung there, and we're back to even strength. 1 for 4 is the Peoria power play. That's a big kill for the Macon Mayhem. Now let's see if they can get back to the game that they had in the first couple minutes of the third period. Wilkie off the end boards. Spencer working around Raleigh. Puck hopped over the stick of Trezera. Fed through the slot there. Dangerous pass. Kelly tips it out of the zone, but Drapluck is just waiting for it at the red line. Puck tied up in Allison's feet. Riverman briefly offside. Birkin deadens the puck for Thornton. Kelly's got it. Poked ahead, looking for Witherspoon. Cheeky little play from Kelly. Devine takes him to the wall right in front of the Peoria bench. Thornton slams it off the wall on the near side. Rivermen looking to complete the sweep. They've got 15 minutes left to do so, and they're trying to do it in shutout fashion as well. Ernst off the glass. Cup. Mayhem now back on side. There's a quick shot from the blue line, and Muse makes the stop. Armatario over to Cup. Inboard pass back to Armatario. Near side now for Winslow. He skates across the blue line. Winslow takes his shot, easily blocked there by Ernst. Rebound comes back out. Cup opts not to jump into the play. Fornaris cross ice. And now touched into the zone by McChesney. Cup has it. Armatario and Cup working in the corner. The defense pairing for the Mayhem. Fornaris doing hard work to keep the puck in Rivermen possession. Finally leaks out though, and Cup sends it to the wall. Off the mark for Raleigh. List had it. And now Winslow with it. Cup, a little hook pass off the wall. Gets Ronan in stride. He drops it off the wall for Raleigh. Blocked there. Stung Gillot. Slap shot tipped in front. Saved by Muse. And Thornton takes it to the wall. Bear. Now Spencer. Good stick there from Tyson, but Spencer gets it right back. Trudell. Ahead for Gillette. Now in the corner, Bear with it. Bear gonna try the Michigan. He loaded it up. Wanted the lacrosse move, but it just hopped off his stick. Sent to the circle, and that shot blocked there. Still in Rivermen possession, though. Wilkie, that shot well high and wide. 13-12 to go here, period number 3. Odd bounce off the glass. Thornton trying to charge in, take the puck away for the Mayhem. Bear has it. He is given a tough shove from Thornton into the wall. Tyson slings it off the glass, and this is going to be iced by the Mayhem. That's not what you wanted to do there, but at least you get the immediate timeout to give yourself a rest before you go back out. 12:52 to go, period number 3. Still 3-0 Rivermen.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Face-off going to be on the blocker side of Birkin's zone. Devine going to take the draw for the Rivermen. Tyson opposite him. And a rare face-off win for the Mayhem here. But it's slung into the Mayhem bench, so they'll have to do it over again. This has been a dominant performance tonight from the Rivermen. They have come out and done exactly what they set out to do. Shots on goal right now, 41-15. And you wonder if the Mayhem just put all that they had into the first couple games of this series. It was down to the wire in both Friday and Saturday's contest. And as I mentioned, you're without 6 players with ECHL experience if you're the Mayhem this weekend. Josh Boyko has been out for a while. Brad Genion out for a couple weeks as well. Nick Favreau still on an injured reserve. And then you've got 3 guys currently in the ECHL. Marcin Kevic, Goldowski, and Cohen. That is a full starting lineup worth of ECHL players. 3 forwards, 2 defensemen, and a goaltender. Rivermen with it in their defensive end. Devine flips it on net from the blue line. Birkin pops up with it. Feeds it to Kelly, who fires it towards Muse, goes wide of his crease. Spinning puck, slapped around the boards. Thornton takes a shot right into Muse, rebound available, but it's played straight to List. Grimshaw got up and started the forecheck. Cup pinches in, trying to make something happen along the wall. Kelly pokes it out. Ishizuka, a slap shot that went wide. On a spinning puck, he never had it settled, just walked right up and fired it. Ernst ends up taking it away cleanly. Nearing the midway point of the third period, Fornaris skates across the red line. Fornaris, a shot saved by Birkin. Rebound pops right back out to Fornaris. That shot saved Birkin again. Fox, another shot, another save Birkin. Cup hammered to the wall there by McChesney. And Fox plays it back to the neutral zone for his defenseman Wilkie. Fornaris, nice chip pass around Thornton, and McChesney took his shot, put it where he wanted to, but Birkin made the stop. 3-0 Rivermen here. 41 shots on goal, now likely a little bit more for the Rivermen. Winslow going to take the face-off against Bear. Bear's taking his place. Things have cooled down here in this game since that fight in the first period. Ibarra. And after going back and watching it, I realized that Ibarra, who jumped Barker in the Rivermen attacking in, quickly Winslow will chase after the puck. Thought we had a scoring chance there. But Ibarra jumped Wilkie in the offensive zone. He got the wrong guy. He jumped Barker. Wilkie was the one who boarded him into the wall. And Ibarra just went after a man that, I think he was probably just seeing red at that point. And then the same thing with Dadajanov, just seeing red and going after Ibarra. Both guys done for the game in the first period. And tempers flared early in a couple of different games this weekend. And a penalty drawn by the Mayhem here. And maybe a power play can get something jump-started. They've got 6 guys on the ice, so that was in the middle of a line change. Very clean change there. Could have been messy. And they'll do some work with the extra attacker on the delayed call. Looked like a tripping call right in front of the Mayhem bench. Witherspoon wheels his way right through center ice. A toe drag. Puck made its way to Grimshaw somehow. Armatario stops the puck. Feeds Paralot. His shot through traffic, gloved by Muse, and a power play upcoming for the Mayhem. And we'll see what the call is. And we'll give it to you when we come back. Media timeout here. 9:44 left. Mayhem power play coming up after this.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
It is 2 minutes to Gillette for tripping. 9:44 left in the third period. And an easy D-zone win for the Rivermen. Armatario to Witherspoon with speed into the zone. Trying to get something set up. He'll send it around the boards. Winslow, touch pass. Grimshaw had it taken away from him. Armatario keeps the play moving. Winslow in the corner. Feeds Kelly. He sends it cross ice. Armatario stonewalled by Muse. Great stop by the goaltender in white. Armatario from his knees gets it to Witherspoon. He'll look for a shot. Instead, cross ice. Grimshaw with it. Now back to Witherspoon up top. His shot tipped in front in the skates of Kelly. And Witherspoon will settle it here at the blue line. Sent to the corner for Grimshaw. He gets on his horse to settle the puck again. Armatario, now Witherspoon with the puck. Armatario down to Kelly. Fires it now. Grimshaw, his shot over the net. That was a good setup there from Kelly. He's played a good game this weekend. Kelly, his pass off the body of Witherspoon, and Drapluck will clear it down. It's a couple times now that the Mayhem have had a really nice setup on their power play and just haven't gotten anything past Muse. Cup will drop it back. He's seeing power play time now. Thornton gets it by Fornaris. Loose puck slapped out of the zone by 10 in white. That is Fornaris. And Tyson drops it for Thornton. 8:13 left to go. You got to think you need one on this power play if you're going to make a comeback here. 22 seconds left, slapped out of the zone by the Rivermen, and Thornton's pass intercepted. Fox with a breakaway. He's in on Birkin, and Birkin seals the post with the pad. That's the second time he stopped Fox on a breakaway. Now in with speed. Cross ice, one-timer, Cup off the post. Wow, he placed that shot almost perfectly. And we're back to even strength. What a sequence that was. 7:35 left in the third, and that was a big missed chance for the Macon Mayhem. They're now 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. Rivermen penalty kill Didn't look as good that time as it has in others, as Koopmeiners sends a shot way high over the crossbar. Riverman penalty kill has been great this weekend, though, and if you count tonight and last night, 1 for 9, the Mayhem power play. Devine's got it. He holds up at the blue line, sends it tipped in. That's off the post. Drapluck with a crazy tip way out of the crease, and they score. Double net front. I couldn't tell if that one was tipped or not. Might have been Spencer's goal. And after a successful kill, that goal will just about seal it for the Rivermen. It's 4-0. Spencer leads the line back, so it looks like it will be his goal. And he gets his second, third, and fourth goals of the season this weekend against the Macon Mayhem. And that is just deflating after what was such a good power play. Had some grade A scoring chances you can't capitalize. And right after the penalty ends, you concede, and it's 4-0 Rivermen. All signs point to this being another win for the Rivermen over the Mayhem, as now a trip at the blue line. Kelly will make a move. Kelly had it knocked away from him. Mayhem would like to get on the score sheet here. That was a good chance there. Pass to Trudell near side. His shot save. Birkin. Rebound is not able to be slung on goal by Ernst. One thing you can take from this game if you're the Macon Mayhem is that you have what you thought you had in Bailey Birkin. He looked rough on Friday night, but he comes back in this game in a big way. And a lot of that you might just chalk it up to, hey, he came in cold on Friday night. He wasn't prepared. You know, you're not really thinking that you're going to have to go in that situation. Maybe not so much unprepared, but just not ready for the situation. But this time around, Birkin gets the start. He's in his mindset that you have when you have a start as a goaltender, and he has stopped 39 of the 43 Rivermen shots. So maybe now you don't have to just ride Dyson Skinner like a workhorse so much if you're the Mayhem. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see how they play that situation next weekend in Fayetteville. Fox wins the puck back to Drapluck on the faceoff. What's most impressive to me about the way that the Rivermen have played this weekend is that they have done this. Looking for win number 3 in a row this weekend. They have done it without hardly any of their defense core. They've got some call-ups, they've got some injuries, but Drapluck on that faceoff was lined up as a D-man. He's listed as a forward. Before the game on Friday, Peoria only had 4 defensemen listed on their active roster, and they have played a grueling 180 minutes of hockey with only 4 defensemen, and that is just wildly impressive to me as Witherspoon's shot is blocked out of play. Speaks volumes to the Rivermen coaching staff of how you're able to get your guys to fill in where needed and play the role that's required to earn a win. Winslow steps into the draw. Wilkie flips it up to center ice. Trezera trying to work around Thornton. Loose puck makes its way to Koopmeiners. He sets up a shot glove save. Birkin on the shot by Devine. Well, the score the last time the Mayhem wore their salute to service jerseys was 4-0. It was just the other way around. They blanked the Knoxville Ice Bears back on November 24th here at home. And it's 4-0 here with Colby Muse counting down the last 5:18. We'll redo the face-off here on Birkin's glove side. Ernst takes it out into the neutral zone. He's got List, and we'll see if the Rivermen just try to park the bus here as Armatario wins the race for icing. And that will bring it to the O-zone for the Mayhem. Another thing that the Rivermen have really cut down on this weekend is they have hardly iced the puck at all, it feels like. The Mayhem have not had many chances to win the puck in their attacking end. Devine stepping in for the draw. Grimshaw in there too. And Devine another face-off win. McGuire back to get it for the Mayhem. Off the wall, past Devine. Grimshaw has it. Flips it up into the zone to stay on side. Ishizuka charging in, trying to break up the play. Quick little shift there from Ernst. Spins around a man, but loses the puck in the process. McGuire sends it off the inboards. Rebound. Goes out to the far corner. Grimshaw. Up to the point, Armatario. He fights off a shoulder check. Now McGuire gets it near side. He'll make a little move, walk it down. Oh, a toe drag. Sharp shot from McGuire, but it doesn't make its way on net, and it leaves the zone. Armatario. Ishizuka drops it. McGuire with it again. He's going to walk it out. This time he passes it all the way to the far side. Shot through traffic and a save from Hughes there, I believe. Schnapp's got it on the near side. Schnapp fed to the slot. Great look, but the shot affected wide. Bodies collide in the slot, tumbling to the ice. McGuire another chance here. He's going to drag it back. His shot blocked with the stick by the Captain Bear. McGuire feeds it to the slot. Schnapp lifted the stick, enables it to get down towards Kelly. This one fed to the blue line and couldn't be kept by Paralot. With under 4 to play here in the third. Paralot plays it back. He thought that Winslow was still there, and now he races to get his own pass. Ahead for Winslow, tapped back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon chips it past everybody. Witherspoon, great play. Winslow tried to drag it to himself, and Witherspoon will race after Drapluck in the corner. Gloved back to the ice here. Winslow with it in the slot. He tried to back pass it to Schnapp, who had moved up towards the blue line and was no longer where Winslow thought he was. Armatario wins the race, and it's icing. And that will take us to our final media timeout. 3:13 left. Still 4-0 Rivermen.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. And get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Back here to the close of this one in Macon. Just about 3 minutes left to go, and the Rivermen looking to close out the sweep. They can tie the Fayetteville Marksmen in the standings with 25 points. Actually, they'll jump the Marksmen with a win today and jump into second place. Huntsville securely in first. They are the only team with 30 points in the standings. They've got 32. Peoria will have 26 and be in second place with a win. They've got 2 games in hand on both the Marksmen and the Havoc. The Rivermen have a much greater goal differential than the Marksmen as well, the team that they're jockeying for position with in the standings. The Rivermen, after their 4-0 performance today, have 66 goals for on the season and 34 goals against, good for a plus 32. The Marksmen, on the other hand, 63 goals for and 57 goals against, and an empty net goal from the other end of the ice. And McChesney will do his little dance, and that seals it 5-0 Rivermen, so the goal differential gets even greater. For Peoria, and that's just the nail in the coffin on this one. Coming into this one, the Mayhem all-time against Peoria, 129-2-1. This will be regulation loss number 30 against the Rivermen in Mayhem franchise history in just 34 games. They have had their number. But the Mayhem have the 2017 Cup win over Peoria, so I guess that's the last laugh. And Paralot's got it in the defensive end now. McGuire sends it in from the red. Just want to make it out of this one healthy at this point. Divine circles the net, wrap chance, saved by Birkin. And sent out here as the Rivermen have it in their own defensive end. Ishizuka gets it in. Tyson takes it out, still trying to score. The Mayhem want to get on the board here. This is blocked in front. Tyson's got it, 1:32 left to go here. Birkin leaves it for Armatario. Shots on goal now read 52-14, by the way. As at the center ice face-off logo, McChesney fires it right back in. And Muse is really trying to finish this one out strong. As now a breakaway chance potentially. Muse dives out for it, and a great play by Colby Muse. Really smart poke check as this one is sent into the netting and out of play with 1 minute even left on the clock. A beautiful play from Muse as he made his way all the way out to the top of the circles for that poke check. And Kelly was charging in on a puck that floated right back down to the ice. He'd have had a breakaway if he had gotten to the puck first. Winslow will take the face-off, unable to win it. Kelly fed the slot for Winslow, couldn't get a shot off. He'll take it back to the blue line and just send it back. McChesney racing after the puck. He's going to negate icing here. Birkin, a diving poke check, and McChesney charging onto him. Took off Birkin's head, and Kelly is going to get a shove. And Winslow shoves down McChesney. Now everybody grabs a partner behind the net. McChesney didn't think that Birkin was going to opt to play that. I don't think he was intending on taking out Birkin, but now Birkin is just sitting up. And I guarantee you, if that's anyone other than Michael McChesney, he gets a lot more than a shove from Dan Winslow. Birkin dove out for the poke check, knowing that McChesney was going to be the first guy there, and he's getting checked now, still sitting on the ice. That's just an odd play there. It's one of those situations where Birkin's out of his crease. I don't really fault McChesney too much. Birkin didn't look like he was going to play it. He, in fact, had his arm up for icing. He was waiting for the icing to be called, saw that McChesney was going to be the first man there, and then went out to play the puck. Dove for the poke check, and McChesney just collided with him there. And things have got a little bit interesting here with 44.2 left to go in a 5-0 game. Class act from Muse, by the way. He is still taking a knee while Birkin is still getting back to his feet on the other side. Now he's good to go, getting his equipment back on, but Muse is showing a good sign of respect for his opposing goaltender, and now he's worked his way back up. And a great game from Muse, by the way. He's stopped all 14 shots thrown his way. Not a whole lot of rubber, but he's done what's been asked. And Birkin finally has got his mask back on. And we're good to go. Raleigh cannot win the faceoff. Drapluk fires it over. Another shot on to Birkin. Paralot takes it to the wall, reverses it around, and Witherspoon shoved down there. Excuse me, that was McGuire. And Paralot takes it to the wall. Puck makes its way up to Ernst. And the Rivermen are onside. That one deflected, but wide of the crease of Birkin. Koopminer's with it here. Fights off a stick on the hands from McGuire. Paralot settles it down. 10 seconds to go in this one. Maybe one last rush for the Mayhem, perhaps. Ahead for Schnapp. He fires it in, and it looks like the Mayhem will be content to let time wind down on this one. It's a performance that they'll want to forget. A 5-0 final here in Macon as Colby Muse gets the shutout, closes the net on the Mayhem, and he stopped all 19 shots his way. 5-0 the final here in Macon. Not much to say. That was the Rivermen's game from the outset. A feisty first period. Mateo Ibarra and Renat Dadajanov done for the game. Both get misconducts in the first period. We entered the first intermission tied at 0, as we had earlier in the weekend on Friday. But then again, 3 unanswered goals in the second period for the second night in a row, due in the Mayhem. And the final score tonight, a 5-0 loss for the Macon Mayhem. It's the first time they've been shut out this season. Last time they got shut out was a 9-0 loss at Quad City on March 8th last season. Last time they were shut out at home all the way back on February 24th of last year. That one also a 5-0 loss. Thank you for tuning in from wherever you may have been listening and watching on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network. I've been Graham Tuck here with you. One last time, final score, Rivermen 5, Mayhem 0.